Hello Commanders and welcome to the part 6 of the Rise of the Spanish Empire series. In today's episode, Operation Desert Fox, the invasion on Algeria and the continuation of the African campaign. We started the African campaign from the gates of Morocco and now we are going to move to Algeria. This invasion is actually strategic because we have another pole of this game, a big force that is Iraq, that is expanding so fast and coming from the north of Africa, from the side of Egypt and Libya. So we are on a race against time. I need to take down Algeria as soon as possible to prevent Iraq from getting close to my homeland cities. So basically here we are going to initiate this invasion with airstrikes with our air ace, the Sin of Wrath. Our units, they are going to disembark from the Mediterranean Sea on his coastal cities of Oran and Alger, and we are going to open an western front from the city of Tindouf, from the Moroccan borders. From there we started the spamming of attack helicopters in the city of Madrid. Like I said, I'd like to have multiple choices with my air force: strike fighters, attack helicopters that are going to counter all kinds of anti-air, even mobile anti-air. They cannot withstand a tremendous power of attack helicopters. And later on we are going to make the rotary wing officer, as we also have the air ace. So Iraq is taking all of the eastern part of the African continent. Look at his buildings. He has like level 3 army base, level 2 air base, but no arms industries. Well, that means that this level 2 airbase is not operational. That's weird actually. Why would he build a level 2 airbase without making the arms industries? So that city will not be able to make no kind of aircraft without arms industries. This is the cleaning of Italy, of course. In the last episode where we saw that Italy declared war on us, but he failed miserably, as when I was sleeping he threw everything to my homeland cities, but I was fortified, a lot of defenses there, and he lost most of his firepower. Okay, the first Algerian casualty, National Guard. Well, that's good. Let's move to the capital Alger now with the second operation of airstrike. Here Sarajevo has been taken by insurgencies and I am cleaning it with the 7th strike wing. Okay, Oran and Alger has been taken, as long as Tindouf. Algeria has lost now 3 cities. Let's move to the city of Ouargla. Let's have a look at the casualties here. Well, he has National Guards. I don't know where are his armies actually. Whoa, look at this. Yes, the Cold War against Iraq has just started. He planted sabotage agents in my capital, Madrid. Now let's do the same, but we are going to plant intelligence, special ops or spies, to gather as much information as possible about this enemy, this potential enemy, because he is spying on us or he is sabotaging our buildings. That means that he puts us in his mind and we present a big threat for him. I start the research of the rotary wing officer, upgrading level 2 attack helicopters, and of course the mobilization is non-stop as we have a lot of electronics and components. I'm going to make another airbase because I will be able to continue the production with 2 cities non-stop as long as we have a good resources production now. We are still the second nation in the general table behind Iraq, but this Iraq is going to complicate things actually because he is so far. I do not have navy, so conquering him is going to be a bit complicated here and I will be exposed, especially now that there is a huge coalition on my doorstep, the Romanian coalition, a coalition of 5 actually. Romania, Russia, China, it's tremendous and they are all active. The bad thing about this game that the major coalition of this game, they are still intact, they are active and eating lands. So I'm not going to deal only with one opponent, I'm going to deal with a lot. This is the African one: Congo, South Africa, Chad and Mozambique. Let's move to the next one. This is the American one: Colombia, Cuba, Bolivia and USA. And the most important one is this one: China, India, Iran, Russia and Romania. Well, well, that's intimidating actually, because how we are going to deal against such a coalition, especially if they decide to attack us now. Like, we are no match to their economy, we are no match to their numbers, we can make them tired, we can exhaust them, but will we be able to survive such a huge, imminent invasion from such a coalition? Well, let's not go ahead with our assumptions. Let's live the moment now and continue Operation Desert Fox. Conquer all of Algeria, of course, as long as we are expanding, as long as we are making the Spanish Empire greater and bigger, our economy is going to be better, of course, and that is no doubt is going to enable us to make more units and more air force. I'm going now to actually gamble on air force because I do not have a choice. At this situation, it's either air force or navy. Navy, I am so late to make a navy now, and I am already on the path of making air force. So basically here, I'm going to choose to continue with air force, make as much numbers as possible. I hope it's enough. I know if we are going to find frigates on our way, it's going to complicate things a little bit. We will be forced to make ASW helicopters, but let's take our chances, because since the last update of this game, the resources production has been nerfed. Like, the production is very slow and low, that you cannot really make a great composition of army. It's either this or that. You will be only able to make like navy, air force and land armies only if you conquer half of the map, like literally half of the map, and have great resources production. Because look at that, we have 500 points and still we have 100 units per hour supplies. Like, that is actually 190, 189 components, 115 rare materials. Before the update, if I have such victory points now, I will be having around 300 of each resource, like components and supplies. Yeah, that's a huge nerf. Like, we need to manage our resources carefully and not focus entirely on one thing. We need to make a balanced army composition that consumes both components and supplies to be always able to mobilize. This is a hint about Romania. He focuses mainly on land armies, that is obvious. Well, of course, a war against Romania is going to be entirely on land forces because we have a huge land border there. Okay, I will try to clean up this mess ASAP and try to stabilize that region to have a good morale. The final provinces of Algeria also, they are going to be under control very soon, as he lost all of his homeland cities and the Operation Desert Fox has been successful. Look at this, we have someone interfering with our war from the south. This is Nigeria taking and stealing lands from this is Nigeria stealing lands from Algeria. Not a good idea, Nigeria, because that is going to make you my next target on the list. Let's try to clean up as much provinces as possible on a short time. That is the utility and the good thing about National Guards, that they will enable you and give you the ability to gather as much lands as possible in a short time, because you can spam them and they are very cheap. Okay, let's go. Let's go around all of these provinces. Our first like 3 attack helicopters has been mobilized in Madrid. I will wait for the research of the retiring officer to finish to mobilize him. Okay lads, we are at the end of today's episode. Enjoy it on a Saturday evening and let's meet in the next one. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can have the next ones in a short time. Bye bye.